Our Island Story, Chapter 84. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information and to find out how you can volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Our Island Story by H. E. Marshall. Chapter 84. James II of England and 7th of Scotland. The story of King Monmouth. A few days after Argyle reached Scotland, the Duke of Monmouth sailed from Holland and landed in England. He was received with great joy. The common people flocked to his standard, many of them armed only with scythes and pruning hooks fastened to poles. 900 young men marched before him. 20 beautiful girls gave him a Bible splendidly bound, and a banner which they had themselves embroidered. The roads wherever he went were lined with cheering crowds. "A Monmouth, a Monmouth, the Protestant religion!" they cried as he passed. The Duke's followers begged him to take the title of king. So, on 20th of June 1685 A.D., the same day on which Argyle was led captive through Edinburgh, Monmouth was proclaimed king at Taunton, a little town in the south of England. But like the real king, he was named James. So instead of calling him King James, his followers called him King Monmouth. King Monmouth did not enjoy his title long. In the dark of the early morning of the 6th of July, a battle was fought between King James's men and the followers of Monmouth on the plain of Sedgemoor. Monmouth fought bravely, but when he saw that his men were being defeated, he turned and fled away, leaving them leaderless and hopeless. This was the last real battle ever fought on English ground. Monmouth tried to escape in disguise. He changed clothes with a poor shepherd, but the country was so full of the king's soldiers that he found it impossible to get away. For several days he lived in the fields, hiding in ditches and having nothing to eat but raw peas and beans. At last, miserable and ragged, half starving from cold and hunger, he was discovered by the soldiers and taken prisoner to London. Bound with a cord of silk, he was led before King James, and falling upon his knees he begged for mercy and forgiveness. But James never forgave. Monmouth, like so many other men, good and bad, was beheaded. The anger and vengeance of the king did not end with the death of Monmouth. His soldiers, under a dreadful man called Kirk, tortured and murdered in a terrible manner the poor rebels who escaped from Sedgemoor. Judge Jeffreys followed next, and so many people did he kill, such terrible things did he do, that his journey through the country was for ever after called the Bloody Assize. Assize means court of justice. At certain times in England, judges make what is called a circuit, or journey through the country, when they hear what wrong things people have done, and when they judge and punish. But on this dreadful journey, Judge Jeffreys did not do justice. He did wrong and murder, and King James praised and rewarded him for it. End of chapter 84.